my work has to do with my family lineage and just placement and identity. How you relate to the community you were born into versus grew up in if you moved, or just how the environment impacts your sense of identity too and the people around you. A lot of my work has to do with my Mexican American heritage. I am biracial and mixed with European ancestry and Mexican ancestry. And a lot of my work has to navigate that kind of in-between space and just find out what that means for me and how I identify myself in that. The piece in this show is meant to resemble a map. So it's made of 16 different panels, and each one is kind of zoomed in and on its own might look abstract, but it kind of resembles geography and map features that you would see. But then when you step back and you see all the pieces together as a whole, it actually forms a portrait, and it's a self-portrait. So it's really trying to find that, again, middle ground between these kind of opposing sides, taking these opposites and trying to figure out how to make them coexist together, and finding similarities and finding what that the threshold is for difference, how close can we be together with our differences. But then also I've been just delving into my identity and history and using self-portraiture as a way to reflect on that and just kind of give representation for people who might have similar experiences or identify in similar ways to see themselves in that. And we all have these kind of sides of ourselves that might conflict with each other, or people might tell you that they conflict, but then you're living proof that it actually is a cohesive whole, and you don't have to separate yourself into these boxes or labels or be confined in any way. It can be your